recording. Okay, we're here showing you the lube system for a Dropsa grease system. It's a dual line. It's a very simple Horner controller. It's booting up. This is the screen that you'll see when you put power to it. The manual control side, basically all we're doing is you can start the pump. When you change the state, you can see that it changes the readout on the screen. So we're turning pump on. You can turn the line A solenoid valve on, and then after a while you should see the pressure switch go on. So this is just a system that will, or a way to fill the system or check the system, make sure integrity. So once you see pressure switch on line 1, it's just going to stay there. It will not do anything else. You would have to physically go off, turn off line A, and start line B. As soon as you come out of the manual screen, then you will see that it bumps everything back to normal. So if we have it on start and the pump is running and we hit main screen, then and we go back into the main manual control, the pump turned off. So when you bump out, it stays off. The control screen here is very simple. Has no faults. If you do have a fault, you need to clear it with F1, just pushing F1. You can go and touch this area here, and I can change the pump from going every 30 minutes, and let's just set it to once every 1 minute. You hit enter, or 0.1 minute, so you can change it here. You can go 1, 0, enter, and the pump's going to turn on 1 every minute. It's going to tell you how many seconds it's counting down to. So in 48 seconds it's going to run. We have the help screens, so line A pressure switch, it explains to you how to set it up. You can change the time here. It says that we're going to let the cycle run for 60 seconds. You can change that to 50 seconds, whatever you want, up to 999. The dwell is how long we're going to stay on once we see the pressure switch. So we're going to set this up to go here. We're going to start the pump up. As you can see, the pump's counting. It's counting down to 4, 3, 2, 1. The solenoid 1 started up and the pump is on. We're going to see line 1 pressure switch go high. 3, 2, 1. Now you can see that line B is hot, and it's looking for the pressure switch on line B. Line B now is hot. It's counting down to its dwell. Okay, it saw it. Now it shuts down. The pump turned off, but now it's counting down again. The pump's turning on. Line 1 is sitting on. And if we waited too long, then you would get a fault up here that said line 1 pressure switch did not hit. So it is looking it up. If you go into the setup, that's what this means, is every 50 seconds. It's gonna let it run for 50 seconds. We're gonna set it to 3 seconds. We're gonna hit enter. So if it doesn't see the pressure switch in 3 seconds, it's gonna fault out. Obviously, you need to keep that window open because that it's gonna fault too quickly. So now we turn the pump on. It's gonna count down, and as you can see here, we did not see the pressure switch on line A, so it faulted out. We first have to go in and change that because obviously 3 seconds isn't long enough. I imagine you need a couple minutes. Let's call it 3 minutes. So now it's 30 seconds. So let's go 1 minute. So that's 60 seconds. The dwell is how long it's going to wait after it sees the pressure switch before it faults. Same thing with line B. So we have to clear. It won't start until you clear the fault. So we F1 it. No faults. The pump started counting down. It just clicked. The solenoid's on line 1, or line A. Line A now pressure switch is set. You can see it blinking. I'm doing that manually. You need to hold it down. It needs to see a stable signal. Now it flipped. Line B now needs to see its pressure switch. And it's good. And the system is satisfied. Go ahead and kill it.